Hi, I'm Dirk Burrowes from Classic Drive Television. We're at the Amelia Island 2019 Concours d'Elegance, and I'm here with Lee Anderson in a very special car. Lee, welcome to the program.
Well, thank you, Kurt.
So this is just an unbelievable car. I could not walk past this without stopping and talking to you. Tell us about it.
Oh, I'd love to. It was commissioned by Mae West, the actress, in 1935, and she did not take delivery on it, and subsequently sold it to Ethel Mars, who was the heiress to the candy empire in Chicago, Milky Way and all that kind of stuff. She reportedly was the richest woman in America at that time.
Yeah.
Yes, and so no money was spared on the build of this car. It cost her $20,000, which was far more than any car at the time. And it's still known. I had a guy come up and said, "Oh, that's a $20,000 car." He said, "Yeah, that's what it was known as in those days." So it was, you bought a Duesenberg, you bought the body and the motor, and then you went to a coach builder.
Right.
This is Bonham & Schwartz was the coach builder here, and the body is as Mae West specified. It's a chinchilla gray, beautiful, beautiful. We'd call it silver. And Mrs. Mars had a real chinchilla pelt rug in the back that she could step on. I didn't get that with the car.
We got a full one now. You had to be PC.
Well, of course, I wouldn't have it. I wouldn't be talking about it.
That's
sure.
right.
Yeah, anyway, so anyway, we go to a number of shows. It won first place at Pebble Beach in 2017, and we go to some smaller shows. First time it's been here.
First time in Amelia.
Yeah. But I love Duesenbergs, and I've got 5 of them, but this is by far the best. I have to be honest.
Well, you know, you gotta have a love, right?
Yeah. One of the interesting features, 1935, Art Deco was just coming into being in architecture and so forth, and so they designed the car with all these flowing lines, which you don't see that in any other cars in the 30s, but they were trying to emulate the Art Deco design.
Right.
So the thing, when you look at it, it looks like it's just kind of moving down the road.
That Art Deco streamline movement that went from about 32 to about 39, that range, just about every car manufacturer had their hand at it.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, but beautiful, big displacement. What's a little over 300 horsepower, huh?
Yeah, it is. It's supercharged. About 10% of the Duesenbergs that were built had superchargers on them, and that gave them another 60 horsepower. So this would be around 340 horsepower. Huge, easily over 100-mile-an-hour car.
Wow, and to move this must be at least
127 inches wheelbase. Yeah.
Wow. One of the biggest, it is truly a town car, truly a limousine, but pretty elegant, sleek for its time. And of course the V windscreen that gave you that almost boat tail-ish effect to the front, didn't it?
Yep, right.
Yeah, that's correct.
So interesting, you know, like these coach builders, they all built them differently. And the V windshield was Bonham & Schwartz. That's one thing they always did. See, so somebody else, Hibbard and Darren, they always had little portholes on the back. You could sit in the back and look out the side window. And so they were all different, but that's what's really interesting about it.
Well, it's unique, and of course this is a one of one, so there's nothing to go by. So keeping it and getting it historically correct must have been an effort. Did you have to do a lot of research?
I rely on the restorer, Fran Roxas in Chicago, to do all that. He's one of the finest, maybe the finest restorer of Duesenbergs and package. That's his specialty. So they've done all of that.
Research.
It's very important, you know, when you go to a show. This show is just a beauty contest. The judges come around, you know, that really looks nice, you know, give you a blue ribbon. But out in Pebble Beach, that's a technical show.
Right.
So, I mean, they get under the car and they look at everything and they question, well, this doesn't look right, and did you change this? And you have to be able to answer them, or otherwise they'll dock you for it.
That's right. So you have to be knowledgeable about it as this car's caretaker.
Yeah, exactly.
That's it. Well, thanks so much for talking about this car. Just a wonderful car. Well, thank you.
All right.
I'm Dirk Burrowes from Classic Drive Television. We're on to the next car, so stay with us.